We're live on the Volley. It's Matt, it's Dan, and this game is going to be completely 150% unbiased.
The following is a Matt Attack production for SJP World Media.
Yes, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, and we are live on Twitch. Welcome to the Volley. I'm the magnificent Matt Lewis, and I'm joined by my brother from my mother, Mr. Dan Griffin. How are you, sir?
Very good, mate. It's been a busy day, so the viewers will have to give me. I am finishing my lunch. Managed to grab something to eat just before we went live, and I found a bit of cheese in my beard. If anybody's wondering, yes, I am single. Can't fathom why.
Indeed, your internet is playing its usual fun and games, but it is catching up, so that's good. It is catching up, that is a good thing here. And the chat is already lighting up slightly. We have the man himself, Pig Vadders, the Photoshop wizard, in the chat. Thank you again for this wonderful overlay we have. It's all thanks to Pig Vadders. You're a top bloke. Graham from Good Cop Bad Cop, Everything Podcasting, popped in earlier to say that a disc golf tournament and have the game recorded. Have a good one, gentlemen. See you next time. Play us over the top, buddy. Play it over the top. Listen along to us as on demand. You can do that. Okay, no excuse not listening to the Volley. Right, we've got obviously a big game ahead of us today, Dan. But before we talk about the big game, there is sort of an elephant in the room.
Yes, there is a little bit of the events of the Bournemouth Luton game yesterday. Luton captain Tom Lockyer went down with the collapse of a suspected cardiac event. Very scared by all accounts. I'll be honest, I haven't had a chance to see anything from yesterday's football. But we all remember seeing similar incidents with Christian Eriksen, Fabrice Muamba. It's always incredibly scary, and the thoughts of myself, Matt, and everybody associated with the Volley and SJP World Media go out to Tom Lockyer, Liverpool Football Club, and all his family and friends.
Yes, we have no further information apart from the fact he is stable and responsive in hospital. It is slightly concerning that it's happened twice now in 6 months.
Yeah.
So, but he's in the best of care. The NHS is looking after him fantastically as always. And yeah, if we do get any news on that during today's show, we will of course bring it to you right here on the Volley on SJP World Media. Speaking of which, in the chat, the boss is in, and
shoulders out, tits out.
Yeah, he's here to try and keep things slightly unbiased, because of course. We are today covering Liverpool Man United, and I said that we're not going to be biased. I do try to keep the bias not on show as much as possible, but this is the biggest game of the season for Liverpool fans. So let's get straight into it with the lineup. It's the home team first, Dan. We've obviously got Alisson in goal. We've got Konate and Van Dijk at the back still. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Jota Simicast at the back. Midfield of Endo, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, and up front it's Nunes, Salah and Diaz. It's a pretty good starting 11, to be fair. Gary Lineker? Gary Neville before we came on air was saying that the midfield is weak.
I think that's reaching a bit, to be honest. Gravenberch and Endo may be inexperienced in the league, but Gravenberch has already proved himself very willing and able attacking midfielder, and he will put a tackle in now and again as well. Endo maybe lacks a bit of flair and a bit of finesse, but he is a blood and thunder tackler, shall we say. With him and Amrabat in the middle of the park, I can see a red card in this game potentially, but I think Gary Neville's clutching at straws there, calling that midfield weak. This is just about the strongest team that Liverpool can put out.
Indeed. We'll come to Man United momentarily. People in the chat are already chipping in, of course. King Pigblad is saying, no, Liverpool can leave that point status, lads. I mean, I prefer not to win, but it ain't going to happen. Yeah, everyone's thinking might be pessimistic about this game from my point of view. But you were saying just before we were on air, Dan, are Liverpool fans just a bit overconfident here? And I can see that point of view, to be fair. Connor, who is still basking...
Sorry, I was going to say, the problem is, with a game like this, it's basically a cup final. Anything can happen in these games. Nobody really foresaw a 7-0 last time at Anfield, but Liverpool pulled it off. Anything can happen on any given day, and I feel like too many people are letting things get away with them. I
agree slightly as well on that side of things. Konor McCabe, of course, who's still basking in the victory from last weekend for his Columbus Crew. Who we covered right here on the Volley. I've never seen a man scream so loud I had to take my headphones off. Gentlemen, the match on NBC Main today. NBC is currently playing an infomercial about a book entitled Disability Secrets Revealed. I wish I was lying. Does say a lot about American TV sometimes. From a bench, of course, they've got Gakpo, Elliott, so they've got Jones. There's options there for sure, and of course, Jared quite no room it seems for Ben Doak, unfortunately. But it's two keepers on the bench.
Yeah, it's a funny one. I didn't see the game on Thursday because it was my staff Christmas do, which I'm still feeling the effects of, if I'm perfectly honest. It's a bit of an odd one. I can only assume it's a bit of an injury to Doak, maybe. Or is carrying a knock. It seems they are being very careful in which games they decide to bring him through, which is absolutely fine. He's he's only a young lad, and Cade Gordon as well. They have him in the squad. He's not coming today, but again, with the injury layoff that he's had, it's you've got to treat him with kid gloves and manage him back very carefully.
Absolutely. And let's flip to the other side of things because we have to show some balance. Man United. Man United, Onana in goal. They've got Luke Shaw, Johnny Evans, Dalot at right back, and Varane. Apparently, this is the 7th different centre-back partnership of the season for United. Which is never good. And you got Cody Mainu coming in midfield, making his debut in this. He's the youngest person to ever debut in this fixture for Man United. Apparently.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. It is big game for him. And so Rashford is on the bench due to him not being fully recovered from illness, according to Ten Hag. Into the chat, Sai is saying United is on to high into nothing basically. With our ridiculous injury list, poor form, etc. We're better to take nothing from the game, rightfully so, mind. So United have nothing to lose. Connor, we'll get a word of you, mate. My prediction is the relative prediction is 12-0 United. So the relative prediction is anywhere between 3-1 to 5-0 Liverpool. I mean,
let's not forget Eric Ten Hag oversaw a 2-1 win over Liverpool in August 22. It can be done. There's too much of this thinking that United are going out there on for a spanking.
Conclusion.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get across.
I mean, way to look at it is, as you see, Van der Beek is on the bench today as well, which is somewhat amazing. Hannibal's on there. Hannibal is known to show a bit of bite. Yes, that's a poor joke. I'm here all week trying to fish. But to be fair, he does get stuck in, and that's the sort of thing that, as fans of football, we like to see. We do like to see a bit of fight about him. Of course, last time Hannibal got stuck in, he got shipped out on loan.
I wouldn't call that positive pig's bladders.
Well, it's positive in his point of view, because as an Arsenal fan, I believe he is.
Well, quite.
Then Arsenal went top of the league, of course. As you can see, bottom of the screen, results, of course, from the fixtures previously this weekend are going across right now. Liverpool, of course, opened their new stand today. The most fans they've had at Anfield for 50 years. 57,000.
Which is incredible. Incredible. And I love the fact it's fallen on a Man U game day.
Yeah, it is Man U game day for sure. Liverpool now down to third course in the league after Arsenal and Villa both winning. Liverpool now will need to win to go back to top of the table ahead of next weekend's game against Arsenal.
That's game. Incredible, isn't it? We looked at I looked at the fixtures before the season started, and you could just pinpoint there that was going to be big, but we didn't realise how big, and it was always a hope that we'd be vying for the top of the table around about Christmas, but it's gone very well.
I did say 50 years ago it's the biggest crowd they've had for 50 years. I didn't say it was the biggest ever crowd. I didn't say the biggest ever crowd, but it's the biggest one they've had for 50 years. So
you'll never beat Matt on a technicality.
No, you won't. You won't at all. To talk about people keep referencing the 7-0 from last season, but people need to remember that a couple of years ago Villa spanked Liverpool 7-2.
Yep.
Freak results happened. That was a freak result for sure. They had Man United have the best away defence in the league. Let's not forget that.
Really?
Only conceded 7 all season away from home.
Pig's Blood has found that funny at least.
We work about other things. But Man United also have the worst shot conversion rate in the league this season.
7%. I've just seen that flash up. Liverpool have lost one of the last 49 home Premier League games.
Well, there you go. There you go, right there. So yeah, we're getting close to kick off here. Is that Steve McLaren?
It is. Ten Hag's number 2.
Well, I've got many things I could call him for sure.
Yeah, big game for the young lads there. Rasmus Højlund, Kobe Mainoo, and Anthony's got a lot to prove as well. But Johnny Evans sticks out. You know, he's the elder statesman of the team. The last time he played in a Liverpool Man U game was, I'm just trying to find it here.
I mean, while you're finding that stat quickly, Dan, what stand out to me is the number 24 between the sticks.
Onana, yeah. Again, lots to prove. He's had moments of brilliance and moments of absolute insanity.
But he has made so many big errors already. I've asked Man United fans this all season long. Why didn't they break the bank to keep De Gea? Why didn't they break the bank?
Who knows? Who knows? It's madness.
Yeah. So most
you might hear the.
Go on. Bring in.
So you might hear the alternate commentary from the back room there. My dad hasn't seen the team. He's just really happy that Núñez is playing.
Oh, well, I'm quite happy as well. I'm a big fan of Darwin on this show, of course. We evolve on this show quite often, so Darwin is the man for the job. Clearly, the jokes aren't going to get any better, guys. I'm so sorry. Good cop, bad cop didn't happen this week, so there'll be nothing but bad jokes all day long, and no ground to restrain me either. But Tomley's got the captain's armband today as well. Big one.
Yeah, well, he's a man in form. Man U lad through and through. You know, he's come through the youth ranks. Makes absolute sense.
Indeed.
So I was just trying to. I've lost it now. I did have it on a tab, but I was trying to find the last time Johnny Evans played in a Liverpool Man U or a Man U Liverpool game.
Yeah, it's been a while. Salah, by the way, has already scored. It's a top scorer in this fixture, even though this fixture's been going on for longer than he's been alive.
That's crackers. That is crackers. But the last time Johnny Evans played in a Man U versus Liverpool game was a 1-0 win at Old Trafford in the League Cup third round. He had Chris Smalling partnering him at centre back along with Phil Jones.
There's that on screen.
Not scored in 12 appearances.
Not scored in the league since he signed.
That's madness.
He's scored in Europe, but he's not scored in the league. This is a big game for some of the young guns. Big game for Kota Tsimikas as well.
Yeah, very big game. Liverpool's backup left back. He's capable. He loses his head occasionally. But
And
I
it's
like
not
him.
like it's not like. And one thing he's got to be careful of as well is that it's not like there isn't players waiting in the wings. The young guns are hungry to step forward here. Liverpool have lost the toss because they're attacking the cop end first half.
Ooh, that's big. Right, bugger that stat. I want to see what's going on. The traditional lump up.
Liverpool breaking here.
Endo in already. Good for a shot and ball. Give us a penalty. Oh, that was Diaz, sorry, cutting in.
Simicast
Off the
wins the
scene straight
corner.
away, corner. You know what? I was
Okay,
trying to get a bet
time-
on my way back to York.
Time
check.
check for people watching is 25, 6, 7.
And I'm going to take a bite of my sandwich.
And the different shirt sponsor today for Liverpool. Opposite that on here.
Yeah.
Corner taken from far side. And up and over. Flag has been given for the foul on Gravenberg.
Dangerous position.
Referee-
Karate, I think, needs a lesson on finishing from Kwanzaa.
Konor McCabe saying still on commercials here. Yeah, Joe Kwanzaa, a midweek group, great finish. It's a little bit of a soft one, I'll be fair. Should be there.
Yeah, Conor also saying you might have to switch to Peacock.
Yeah,
Which is
I
an
thought some
early
people
chance for
are
Liverpool.
Mixed. I thought some people are mixed, let's face it.
I didn't take a
Well,
bite
let's
now in
see.
case we score. I don't want to choke.
Trent Alexander-Arnold does not take it. It's taken by Simicast.
Ooh.
And it
Oh,
bounces
did
through.
nobody get on that?
United with an early scare here. Amrabat, I think, was going to clear it. And it just bounces through and they just get lucky to bounce. 90 seconds on the clock and they could be one down already. Aston Becker is playing as a sweep at this point. I mean, as a Liverpool fan, I've never gone into a Northwest derby less confident.
Really? Less confident?
I've never gone into sorry, more confident of a result. I've never been
Right.
less worried. Sorry, that's what I was meant to say. I've never been less worried about a Man United Liverpool game. I used to remember like facing Man United and being like, "It's going to be a long game," but I'm thinking like this could be a long game because we might have to start worrying about the record holders at some point. That's just
Endo.
Endo's got some skill. The captain from Japan
He has.
gets straight back out again and gets stuck in again. Couldn't keep it in on that side, but Endo is all being busy. He didn't have a good game against Palace last weekend, though. He had a very poor game.
No, he didn't. He got hooked at half time, didn't he?
Need to be done as well. The booing goes up for Dalot. We're getting a close up on the debutant in this fixture.
I think he's something of an underrated fullback, Dalot.
He is. I always thought he was a centre half, but I think he's doing very well. I mean, he's had to do well at right back, of course. As the ball is swept back to Konate. Wide to Trent.
But then I rate Wan-Bissaka as well. And he's on the bench. I can only assume it's one of the many injury problems they've had.
Can't get a game. I thought that was some like misplaced passes, and they've gone out to managed to get out for a corner. While we wait for that, Konor McCabe with his Connor facts. This is the 69th, nice, Premier League meeting between these clubs. United leading with 29 wins, 19 losses, and 14 draws. They're looking for 20th win. They're looking for today, Liverpool, in the league. Trent's going to take the corner.
I think we already missed one, didn't we? I tried to take
I
it
think
quickly and
so.
got put out of play.
Luke Shaw's trying to mark Konate and Van Dijk. That's not a fair fight.
I mean, he's got the width on him. He's a
Comes
chunky
in.
lad, but he's not going to go on. Go on, Mo. Oh!
And at the back post, News couldn't get his foot on it, and it's out for a goal kick.
I was begging for that to go straight over Onana and go in.
Yeah, a lot. Nunes had so much to do with that ball. 4 minutes,
you can't
6
call
seconds
that
played,
a
it's
half
0-0. Onana played the ball across to Dalot. The short passing, and they're already swarming them.
Well in Gravenberg.
And about wins the goal kick, but it's not easy. And already the Liverpool fans are baying for blood already with Onana.
And if we could have a bit of thunder as well, please.
Fine with me, mate. Fine with me.
It's very strange the way they're setting up to play this United. What a team that press as well as Man U in a game as big as this.
Canate wins the header. It was like
just went a bit
jumped way
then.
too soon.
Okay, I see what they're trying to do now, trying to catch Tsimikas out.
Trying to fit
it's good footing.
And
just couldn't get his feet there.
Trent Arnold, a la the A Train in 2002 WWE with a bicycle kick to get the ball to clear.
And the offside's given.
Feels a little bit of a waste after all that. 6 minutes, 15 on the clock, 0-0.
Yeah, I was saying just before about the way United were playing out from the back. It does look like they're going to try and catch you out with a bit of tapping around and then a Sean Dyche hoop over the top. I say that as Kanate's looking to release.
Who's one over the top trying to feed Tsimikas in, and Van Dijk just cushions it down, and it's back with Endo, and now Szoboszlai. Amazing how quickly we've got back to calling his full name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to call him Dom Dom. He's become Szoboszlai very quickly again. No
Big
foul
balls.
given. Salah.
Quite
Trying to
rightly
feed
too.
Nunes.
No, the ball was out wide. That was audacious from Konate there.
It was. I do like the fact that that Salah was looking for his strike partner though.
I do, yes. Yeah.
Because a lot of the criticism Salah's so selfish. And
I was about to say that was a lot of the criticism. But that's how you end up scoring 200 goals for a club in 6.5 seasons.
This is also very true, Dan. This is also very true. And inflate your price tag to over 150 million.
At 36.
He was 36 million we paid for him.
35
he's
wasn't
over
it?
100. Well, give or take, yeah. 150 million, and Liverpool didn't need to accept it, which is the same thing. No foul given, but Liverpool win the ball back.
Less than half an Anthony. Just Gravenberg and Salah just getting a bit lost into each other there.
Oh, and Onana stumbles, but
come on.
Possession of the ball.
Oh.
Is the pressure already getting to him? As United,
I think so.
free kick here.
I don't think that was a free kick either, really. But
I think it was. It was a late leg there by Gravenberg.
I will believe my bias and say that it wasn't.
It's fine, buddy. Rasmus Højlund there as Cody Momo tightens his bootlaces.
I'm not a fan of the United logo on that strip.
You're not a fan of it?
No, I don't know why. I just think it looks a bit crap. It's a shame because the white and the deep red it's actually a pretty nice kit.
Konor McCabe in the chat is saying if they were the Premier League Hall of Fame, Salah would be first ballot after retirement. Dude, there is a Hall of Fame. There is like 25 members already.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, Henry's in there, Bergkamp's in there, Shearer, Ian Wright, who is now in retirement from punditry end of the season.
Yeah, it's easy to forget sometimes.
You look somewhat peculiar with your glasses on.
Yeah, I will do, especially given the very deep bags in my eyes because I've not really slept for 3 days.
That wasn't the reason why, because I'm just used to you seeing you with a pair of glasses on.
But yeah, It's easy. I was saying it's
a
easy to
good ball
forget
out
just
by
how.
Cody Momo. Finds Anthony. Find McTominay.
You can't really give McTominay that kind of space.
And Garnacho puts it into the new stand.
Does that call for a press of the button, Matt?
It does indeed. Have you got it? Oh, have you got it? Oh, I've got to do it. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, no, I think it's your thing.
Let's go.
And United come again.
As we were saying, this is not a foregone conclusion today.
No.
Liverpool will have most of the ball, for sure, today. And the VAR is played.
Oh, yeah, good advantage, I think, from the referee as well. It was a strong tackle from
him. Like us for goal and it's over the bar and into the back of the cop.
It's good.
Actually, that would be technically under the bar of an NFL game because it was only just over the bar, to be fair. Yeah, it's laying it off to supposed to lie.
The line it was followed as well. Look at you doing.
Oh, no! You see,
that's not bad.
They gave that as a foul. Refereeing is not going to be it's not as good as we thought already. Keep an eye on that because I'm not entirely sure referee got that one right, and I'm saying that's a Liverpool fan. Simicaz and Gravenberg defending here.
That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely perfect, that one. Simicaz hoofing it, and Steve Bold.
Yeah, and we've got James in. Yeah, I'm all right. How's it going, lads? Yeah, we're good. It's been an eventful first 11 minutes already.
Yeah, I was watching the West Ham game before we came on the air, and Wolverhampton Wanderers, they did go down 3-0, but that does not reflect the entire game. Wolves had a lot more chances than you thought. A goal ruled off for offside because he was just in front of players. The ball was played across. Very harsh, but I would say, but the rules are the rules. He was in front of the ball. These things happen. It's but lovely to have you along, James, as always. 12 minutes, we're in the 13th minute as things stand. Before we go again.
James has a bit of a different opinion to you. Saying, "Stop being polite. We were shocking, mate."
Speaking about being polite, as at the bottom, the Bournemouth versus Luton game will be replayed in full. The date is to be confirmed, but it will be replayed in full for full 90.
From a completely selfish standpoint, what does that mean for my fantasy points this week? I don't think anybody knows that yet.
I think that game will, because it will be replayed, but those points won't be counted. Don't lose any points.
In that case,
yeah.
In that case, I very much need Salah to perform today because I had Dominic Solanke as captain. Oh, that was a poor pass from Anthony there.
Yeah, I think he's apologising to Dallo.
It looked to me like he was bitching and whinging, but
Konate.
We'll go with the generous.
Garnacho here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having trouble getting my glasses clean.
See, I signed Garnacho on FIFA back in the day, and form like my create my own club sort of thing, and I bought him for like 5 million. 2 seasons later, C bought him for 136 million.
It's realistic then.
To be fair, I'd put a lot of work into him.
Yeah.
He wasn't the top goal scorer as well, to be fair. I got him up to a 90 rating, so.
Are Liverpool just trying to draw United out here a bit?
Little bit, yeah. And in fact, front line are, but the back line aren't.
Because I was going to say, I can't really see a change in United.
That's a terrible ball by
Oh, that was poor from Boz.
But he wins it back.
Is this going to be... Oh, nice. It's good work by Gravenberg. I was just thinking, is this going to be one of those games where Liverpool have to go 1-0 down to then kick on.
Alexander goes deep, too deep, and it's behind the goal kick. Konor McCabe
woke up at 8:45. Turned on the Arsenal game, then fell asleep and woke up at 11. Missed the whole game except the final 30 seconds. Arsenal won 2-0 though. The result is all that matters, mate. You can catch the highlights at any point.
I've done that with Grand Prix in the past. And Onana lets Salah come almost up to it, right up to him before, and Diaz robbing the right back.
I thought that was Kobe Mainoo. He just he robbed.
He wasn't right back at the time. As here comes Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Beautiful. Oh, how has that not gone in?
Oh, and it's wide.
Is it a corner?
Not sure. Dan, talk us through the replay.
I'm just seeing it now. So Boz releases Trent down to the right-hand side. Trent just drifts one in. And we get a free header from Núñez behind Diaz. Gravenberch can't get anything on it. Onana spills it. Salah tries to tap in. But I think it just ricochets off Onana for the corner.
Onana's got both hands on the ball and then just drops it.
Yeah.
Trent's corner.
Has he got Teflon gloves? We're not getting anywhere near any of these corners. Nothing
Diaz
wrong
wins
with
it
that.
back though. Trent Arnold, deep cross. Deflected back to him again.
Did you see that? The only one attacking that ball was Núñez with any intent of getting in the box and getting anything on it. And that's what you want from your centre forward. But surely in that position, there should be somebody backing up as well.
As Endo
fair enough, Salah and somebody else were at the back post, but they were static. Núñez was actively looking for that ball.
And Liverpool win another corner. Keep at the
so
chat
far,
saying,
KPB.
see your luck is going with United, Dad. Yes, but this is 16 minutes played, and so far you could be 5 down.
Well,
maybe not 5.
He's an Arsenal fan.
That's very true. He's an Arsenal fan, not a United fan. But he won't know to win. Van Dijk is forward. Diaz is on Onana. Onana's assaulted Diaz. Fortunate Bozzolai.
That was Trent.
So I thought Trent was on the corner.
No, I think it was Boz on the corner, actually. Can I time out Pink Bladders?
No, it's fine. This is how we balance, you see.
Salah. Oh, come on, Mo. Oh, right into Shaw's gusset.
Gusset? Not entirely sure I've said that personally, but...
Well, I think he defended it with his knackers. Couldn't think of the right word. Sorry.
That's fair enough. As Mo wins a corner in the corner. Great
I was going to have a bet on over 10 corners in this game. But I couldn't get Coral to work on the train.
I think we're at the 5 already.
Oh, easy money.
18 minutes played. Liverpool 0, United 0. At Anfield. You're watching the volley, giving you live reactions and alternative commentary to Liverpool Manchester United from the Premier League. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SJP World Media. Ball comes in. Van Dijk twice.
Nobody there again. Van Dijk. Nobody attacking the ball.
Third time.
Núñez up as well. Nothing. Oh, everybody getting in each other's way.
But the pressure remains on.
Just calm it down, boys.
Diaz.
Oh, that's got to be a foul.
Across. I think he's because we've got Liverpool possession. They played advantage.
Conor saying in his defence, there's a tropical storm today and it's been raining cats and dogs all morning. The only thing it's made him want to do is curl up in bed and sleep all day. It will do that. Got Bosley out on the right here. Did he just turn himself?
Yeah. and then he gives Trent choice to do it out for a goal kick.
That's a couple of times now. Bosley hasn't quite been on the ball, but
I've been in tropical storms on the east coast of America. They're not fun. You want to go home and just crawl into bed. That's what we want to do. Trust me.
Well, yeah, the hurricane.
King's Peak batters saying 18 minutes and Liverpool not scored. Disappointing.
I agree. There's United player from the back again.
Yeah, when they go to it and they hoof it long. Konate in well.
Oh, big header.
Handball, no handball given.
That would have been very harsh. I think that's the right call.
From next season, that will be decided by VAR in every area of the pitch.
Oh, God. Trent and Garnacho going shoulder to shoulder.
No foul given.
Agreed.
Letting lots go. He's not happy with the question of Anana handballing it there.
I didn't see anything in it there. I'm sure it'll be looked at. Nunes was too busy whinging at whoever tried to release the ball there to him that he was blatantly offside. Well, here's an idea, Darwin. Get back.
Konate and Brodley pushes Garnacho over and doesn't get the foul given against him for it. I feel it's a little unfair, to be fair. And the foul given against Nunes, who goes for goal and misses. But he actually misses as well.
Yeah, it was a rough shot.
Yellow card had been given to Darwin Nunes.
Oh, Darwin, don't start sarcastically clapping. You'll get yourself sent off again. Yeah, it was a shoulder to the chest.
Yeah, but he looks at him, that's bad. That's the yellow card all day long. That's his fourth yellow card of the season, Darwin. If he gets booked against Arsenal, he will miss the next game because the reset period is New Year.
It's does that class as elder abuse now against Johnny Evans?
Possibly. As Anana launches the ball downfield. KPB in the chat. I'll get to you momentarily, sir.
Yeah, just saying.
Trying to shepherd it out. It does.
And does the job.
And Van Dijk is congratulates Simicast and then launches a tirade at Anthony.
He looks like a wind-up merchant, does Anthony. KPB saying Man United starting to wake up now. And Connor letting us know he's going back to Ohio Friday morning for a few days over Christmas. Already told Grandpa McCabe we'll be watching the Arsenal-Liverpool game on Saturday. Brilliant stuff. Converted to football.
Indeed. Unfortunately, due to me working that day, I can't be around to cover that game on the volley myself, Dan. If you want to be, you can, of course.
We'll see. I'll be honest, I might just take the opportunity to watch the game with the family.
That could be a good thing. Although I do ask you to maybe set a camera on Papa Griff because we might get some great stuff in of year. Clips video
with a live blood pressure monitor. That lot there left Diaz in the absolute dust.
Well, no, Diaz was expecting the ball to come to him, and he now leaves Cody Mino for dust and wins the throw on the far side.
He didn't. Mino steered the ball there. I've been actually quite intrigued to see this kid play because there's been a lot made of him. Yeah, they couldn't give that as a handball against Endo there. That was far too short range.
I can see why they would what they were saying, but no, I agree. Yeah, Simicast had the ball on the far side, ready to throw in. Looks for and finds his captain, Virgil van Dijk, who played it back to Alisson Becker in the goal, who plays it wide to Konate. I can hear in the background the shouting has already happened.
Yeah, it's because we had a throw in what could have been an attacking position and ended up with our own goalkeeper, and Papa Griff is just intrinsically averse to that kind of football.
Pervert throw-ins as well, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can call him that, yeah. But for God's sake.
He was going toward it and stopped.
This is what I mean. There's something about Szoboszlai today that's just not quite there.
Yeah. As I'm not quite sure what the point of that was. I'm not sure what that was. To be fair,
Give Konate a good header.
basically the centre half, basically the defender for United is literally just tapping the ball, literally about a yard or two, to Anana. Not quite sure what the point of that is.
It's a bit like a kick-off on their own 6-yard box.
Yeah. That's a great way of explaining it. And Diaz goes down.
Diaz is on his ass.
Yep.
Referee lets it go, though, which I'm not surprised about today.
Conor in the chat saying, you guys have been stronger than me. 23 minutes played and hardly any bias showed so far. last Saturday was the most biased we've ever had any one of our hosts on the volley. Well
done, fidget spinner. Did you see that balls up from Anthony there? Who was trying to be flash, and it just went out for a throw and just ran underneath his feet. Good.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes was suspended for this game, but he's also injured as well. He won't be back until New Year.
He's a supremely talented footballer, but his attitude seems to infect the whole team. The sulkiness, the petulance, all of it. It very much feels like a team following the captain.
Yeah, and the captain today is Scott McTominay, who actually seemed to give a damn about his club.
As a character, I like Scott McTominay. He's a grafter.
That's late on Endo.
That's Kobe Mainoo.
That's a yellow card.
Yellow card, I think, fair.
That's more than fair. That's more than fair.
It wasn't quite a 50-50, but we'd call it maybe we'll just see it here, but it's a 55-45.
Yeah, that was $1 late. That was $1 short, Martin Binder would say in F1.
Yeah, the studs were down.
Unsurprised for young Kobe, it's his first yellow card of the season.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think who United have that could step into that area of the pitch. They could drop McTominay back and bring someone in. I like that advantage from the referee as well.
As Trent tried to play in Szoboszlai, United have woken up a bit here, definitely.
Yeah, and Szoboszlai is going a bit to sleep.
Great tackle there by.
Oh no, that was Diaz.
Diaz. If you guys are free on Thursday, there's a match, I believe, it's 8 p.m. kickoff, and it's Palace.
Behind him. Ball played just behind Szoboszlai from Salah.
Trent in. Crossing, win the corner. We'll let you know. We'll let you know, Connor. We'll let you know.
I am not free either of those nights.
This is the most hectic night of the year in the UK, in the service industry. So might have to just hold fire for any more live games until next season. Next year.
Seven corners
in the first half hour. 27 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock now. Trent corner in. Oh, great save by Onana! Van Dijk had a straight at him, but a big save.
And just then you and Kobe down his throat, but he had to react very quickly because that was only from I think that was from within the 6-yard box, and it just dropped between Varane and Shaw there for Van Dijk to get his head on. It's a good save.
Call back in again. Konate went to head out, and it's behind his time for a goal kick.
Looking at the United bench, if they did have to take Kobe Mainoo off, you'd be looking at Hannibal Mejbri or Donny van der Beek to come in, or possibly dropping McTominay back in there.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're seeing this weird goal kick routine, and Arnold's not touching goal kicks like they don't trust him with it. And Liverpool win it midfield again on the deck. Salah.
Yeah.
Tsimikas playing almost as a centre midfielder now. Nunes.
Just got stuck on the Nunes' feet there a bit.
Was live, trying to feed in Trent, but it's just a little bit too long. It's going to be chipping behind for another goal kick.
It's Szoboszlai getting increasingly frustrating to watch this guy.
Shit.
And there's my dad's thoughts on Szoboszlai this hour.
If you're just joining us on the volley, that is Tanner Griff in the background.
Absolutely shite. Not even worth a strain.
Conor McCabe in the chat saying Dominic Szoboszlai, the hungry captain can captain my. I'll just stop right there. To be fair, he is a very, very attractive man. As in comes Nunes now, and just got him around the back. Face to face now with Johnny Evans. It's not a fair fight. Nunes crosses it. Nobody there. Simicast against the
Battle of the 21s.
There. Yeah, and the throw to United, but Simicast getting stuck in.
We just need to nick one before half time. That's what I'd like. Although a friend of mine who's a Man United supporter, my mate Matty's just sent a message saying it's like Liverpool had just come in and expected to walk it, and now they're not free scoring. They're wondering what to do.
Indeed.
I'm not sure about that. They've come out all guns blazing. If anything, I think they've come in a bit too hyped up.
Offside given against
Darwin. Somebody explain the offside rule to Darwin Nunes every 10 minutes, please.
He's got an IQ of about 10.
If you're just joining us on the volley, that's Papa Griff. That's Dan's dad in the background, giving his unbiased opinion on the Liverpool team. There, KPB in the chat is saying, "Don't lose hope, United. Dig deep." He's an Arsenal fan for the record.
United haven't had much sort of pace. It's been we've had one really, really good chance. There's been a bit of creativity, but it's been good balls into the box that just haven't been capitalised on or followed up. There's been a lot of sloppy play between Szoboszlai and Salah down the right. Did Endo just get penalised for being able to jump?
I believe because more the fact that he was basically in F5 position.
Well, it's not his fault. It's just spring heel.
And
Trent in the air sometimes.
Trent got fouled in the air.
Was that been a foul?
Yeah.
That was nothing.
I'm not entirely sure.
I thought Trent just misjudged it.
Connor's being more biased than us right now, and say Liverpool would be 4-0 up right now.
Oh, Connor, my sweet summer child.
I do love that he's trying to join him, bless him.
I wish there were, don't get me wrong, but there's not been a lot clear cut from either team.
Yeah, but let's not forget that 7-0 last year, Liverpool won up at half time. It was 1-0 at half time.
Oh dear, Trent.
Yeah.
I said before, is this a game where Liverpool need to concede a stupid goal to actually just collectively get their heads together and say,
I've got my hip flask with me just in case. I got it for Christmas from my husband last year. I usually use it for D&D when my players sort of burn down the orphanage.
KPB saying that Man United are going to sneak a goal on the stroke of half time. It wouldn't surprise me the way things are going.
Less of that chat.
Liverpool are getting increasingly frustrated, getting in each other's way, playing sloppy passes.
Liverpool, of course, missing, of course, Alexis McAllister today, obviously out with a quite bad injury from the last game at Palace.
Later on, though, if it does stay 0-0 or we're struggling, whatever, I will be intrigued to see Harvey Elliott come into all this.
Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold looking to play Konate. Now Van Dijk.
Anfield in 5 voice as well.
Always will be a derby day. It's Endo finds Konate again. Trent's come to the middle of the park as Salah's now out wide. And now Trent's gone back to the right.
That's all well and good, but it does leave Salah on his own.
It's supposed to like...
What the fuck?
Oh, a mid-time tackle there for sure there.
Again, I don't think it was anything malicious. It was a second. It was half a second out.
FIFA apparently confirmed the Club World Cup in USA will debut from 15th of June to 13th of July 2025. Clubs confirmed via Champions League pathway: Man City, Real Madrid, Chelsea. clubs confirmed via ranking Bayern and PSG. That, of course, all depends on whether or not one of those clubs is in the Champions League, of course, that year, I imagine.
Sarah Diaz pulled back there. We're finally going to get a foul.
We've got a yellow card as well.
Yeah, a yellow for Amrabat. I've said about the middle of the park there.
So that's everyone. That's two out of three in the middle of the park already on yellow cards for Man United.
And Amrabat had 2 bites. It's we need a good delivery here on an absolute screamer.
I would take a tap in. I'll be honest. You got Trent and Cross as Tsimikas over the ball.
1-man wall there of Anthony.
And doesn't do much. The ball whipped in by Tsimikas. Gravenberg and the defender behind for a corner.
That was Kobe Mainoo there getting the head on it. Good reactions from the young man.
The cameras were looking at Trent as the ball was being played in by Costas. That was going.
It was goal bound. I don't know. I don't know if it had that range on it.
It's wide, it's deep. It's met in the air.
Oh,
and over from Konate.
Just couldn't keep it down, unfortunately.
I believe that is the 9th corner of this game.
Konate would have had to have been about 7 foot, I think, to have managed to keep that down.
The funny thing is, if Konate hadn't got his head on that, Nunes had a tap in.
Yeah.
Tsimikas finds Diaz. Finds Tsimikas again. Liverpool with plenty of possession here and plenty of attempts, to be fair. They just need to find the back of the net as things stand. United soaking up. United will be happy at 0-0. They will be delighted at 0-0.
Quite. Yeah, Liverpool at half-time need a bit of a rocket up the backside. They need to just be told where to tighten up and actually execute it, because there's a lot of good play going on, but it's just that final ball or the ball before what can be a final ball, and it's just not quite clicking.
Conor McCabe in the chat saying, would love to see this game end 0-0 so Arsenal can stay top by a point. Indeed, don't forget, of course, that next weekend's game between Liverpool and Arsenal will decide who is top for Christmas. Will it be Liverpool? Will it be Arsenal?
Keep fingers crossed it's Liverpool, but at least one member of the Volley will be happy.
That is true. That is true. And let's also give a shout out, by the way, to Aston Villa. Their ascendancy back to the top 4 has been fantastic to see from the outside coming in.
That is very good. So that ball that Brandon tried to play, what the fuck was that? That was shocking.
Liverpool retained possession with a throw on the far side.
This is where every team needs Rory Delap.
He's in a wheelchair nowadays, mate. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a throw.
We'll come to that comment in a second, Conor. We'll just see what happens with this throwing. And it's not going to go for a corner. Good covering by Garnacho. I'll just get to
another throw. Comment in the chat is saying, can we say Liverpool and Arsenal in the title race and City's out, or can you not count City out? We said this before. You can't count City out until they're mathematically out of it.
Yeah, on the day, City can still beat any team in the league like 4-0.
Yeah, I mean,
break a sweat doing it.
I mean, just for example, I know it's not quite the same, but back in 2007, going into the second to last race of the F1 World Championship, Kimi Raikkonen was 18 points behind Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso. He needed to win both races and have the other two drivers not score to win the championship. What happened?
Raikkonen won that year, didn't he?
Raikkonen won the championship, yeah.
Yeah, I always like him. I'm not a massive F1 fan, but I always like Kimi. Yeah, I always like Kimi Raikkonen because he just He just didn't care.
I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he just took the piss. I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he annoy his team because he just went off one day to ride snowmobiles?
Sort of, yeah. In 2009, that big thunderstorm they had in Malaysia, and when it rains, you think it's bad in Florida and the East Coast when it rains there. It comes down by the ocean fall in Malaysia when it rains there.
Monsoon.
It was so bad that the race was stopped and harpoons was given. Raikkonen got out of the car, changed out of his overalls, went and sat in his motorhome and ate 3 ice creams. 3 ice creams. He had no intention about getting back in the car again. I have since found out, by the way, that the Brawn, which was driven by Jenson Button that day, in its second race, which won the race, apparently there was no way, if the race had restarted, that car could have started again because the steering wheel was not waterproof.
Excellent. Sorry, Matt, I don't know if you saw that, but Shaw was trying to just usher Salah off the ball there. Allison lumped it forward, and Salah managed to have the ball bounce off his head, hit Shaw in the face, and go for a throw-in.
That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
It's just getting very scrappy at the minute, is it? It's not great.
Yeah. Connor, with one of his Connor facts in the chat for us, United have scored 16 goals this season. That's the 6th fewest in the league. It's not great when you're trying to fight for European spots, allegedly. But as mentioned, they've also conceded the least in the league away from home. So they'll fancy their chance of keeping a clean sheet here. As far as and it's back now with Allison. Very calm and collected pass to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the ball comes out to Gravenberg on the right.
Middle it to Salah.
Find Salah! And it's on target. Saved down to his left.
No venom in the shot whatsoever. You need Szoboszlai level power.
Connor's called me out here slightly.
Did you play
the
bet?
I didn't. No, I did not. I did not play the bet unless they get relegated when they won the league, but no one saw it coming. That's why they were 5,000 to 1.
Yeah. Also, looking at the replay there, that Salah shot, it did just clip Evans' ankle just as it went on the way through, which just took some of the momentum out of it.
But on that note, Dan, how many Premier League teams that have been in the Premier League as champions have been relegated? Is it just Blackburn and Leicester?
Yes, it must be.
You can't say City because they were relegated before they were champions, obviously.
Yeah. That was a really good defensive header from
that's terrible from Trent. And then Mo commits a foul trying to win the ball back from Garnacho.
I think Mo went arm to arm with Garnacho and Garnacho fell over. But then this is the thing, it's one of those where if a player goes in from behind and the other player goes down, it's still a foul. And it's where Liverpool players historically are a bit naive, which is odd to say, title-winning team.
Yeah, one thing for sure, by the way, Dan, as well, is that we're not going to be bored next few weeks because I believe, apart from Christmas Day, there is live football on the TV every single day until the 4th of January.
You got to love it. And in that time as well, in the afternoon and the evenings, the World Darts Championship's on as well.
I'm not supportive about that. I hate TV darts. I hate it.
Oh, I love the arrows.
The reason why I hate it is because when I used to play darts, and bear in mind I'm a 2-time A-League champion in my town. We were the only team to ever win the A division without a Super League player as well, which I was really proud of. We only folded because of COVID. I mean, didn't get back onto it. Here comes Diaz.
Oh, right, here we go.
Nunez.
Release Sinikas. Oh, he took it himself.
Now everyone's back. Nunez goes for goal.
I can't disagree with my old man there. If anybody heard him say Darwin's bloody clueless.
Liverpool trying to build
Yeah,
though.
my dad not crediting Mr. Nunes with an overabundance of intelligence.
That's me being polite. As the important header out to keep the ball away from Salah, who was in. Konate approaching half time here at Anfield.
Again, with Trent popping in, we've got no width on that right hand side, but that's where players are still looking to play, and they're not taking advantage of or using Simicus or using the left side enough.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah, ball's cleared out. We're approaching the half time here. We are due 2 minutes added on here.
Connor saying just before, crazy part of that Leicester story is they relied on Spurs to decide if they won the title or not. Okay, they didn't have a match that week and Vardy hosted a watch party at his house. Yes, he did.
They didn't rely on Spurs. They didn't rely on Spurs with the title. They were just able to because Spurs were denied by Chelsea. Because Chelsea got a result against Spurs, who were challenging them.
Oh, there's a shock. There's a shock down. Was offside again.
Indeed. And kind of saying, I played darts and pool with my cousin multiple times, but she kicked my ass in both very badly. That is credit to your cousin. Klopp needs to get the Google Maps out and show them where the goal is. And UTT Rob is in the chat.
Now then, Rob.
Football and Library this at. This is not the Emirates. It's fine.
Or the Etihad.
Yeah, we don't call it by its proper name here, do we? We're into the 47th minute here. We've just got about 30 seconds left to go. This is the last second half, and the ball is played back to Johnny Evans.
Yeah, United will be happy just to see this out now.
Yeah, they launched it long, and Van Dijk clearing up nicely.
Ooh.
And free kick given against Endo there.
Another yellow for Endo, yeah. The thing I will say is, and this is something that annoys me, is that Amrabat, Endo's foot wasn't high. Amrabat ducked into it.
Indeed, the chat is now kicking off here.
And it was nowhere near
football.
him.
Rob is saying, Football and Library this afternoon, where's the famous Anfield atmosphere? It was fine till you showed up, Rob. Just saying.
Yeah, it was infected with the spirit of the John Smith.
Indeed, Connor saying, whoa, what did Arsenal do to you guys? Dude, unfortunately, for many years, Arsenal Emirates Stadium was known as a library because the atmosphere was not good for a long time. It's much better nowadays, but it was a long time. It was called a library in the UK. As we are now into stoppage time.
This could be the goal we're talking about.
And it goes behind. That was piss poor. I'm going to be honest, that was a terrible free kick. And it's behind now. And it's now half time. Which means, guys, it's time to brace yourselves. It's time for the half-time pie club. Get your pies out for the lads.
I can't because I haven't had time to go get one. But I do have something that I've just remembered. I do have something special for today. So if you'll bear with me.
Excellent. I'll bear with you, yeah, like a bear. What are we doing now? I'm going to go through the chat quite quickly. Connor in the chat is saying, speaking phonetic statements here, Columbus crowd showed up and showed out last Saturday. Absolutely, they were very, very vocal last week. And Rob is saying, yeah, fine is the word. To be fair, the atmosphere actually was quite good up to the last 5 or 6 minutes of the half, to be fair. Liverpool fans getting a bit frustrated with unable to break down the United back line, of course. Dan Chris is in the chat. Hello, Chris. Not like Dan, not to have something ready. Indeed. Welcome, Chris. It's lovely to see you in the chat, sir. Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, in the chat, what was your thoughts on the first half? It's been, well, I obviously got my colours on, so I've tried to be unbiased. The both midfields, a lot of bookings already been handed out. Referee handing out cards like they're confetti right now. want to see more going forward from both sides. I'll be brutally honest. And isn't Dan a Huddersfield Town fan? Would he know something about lobbies? Dan's not a Huddersfield Town fan. Rob is a Huddersfield Town fan, I do believe, and he does correct himself there. Does Connor, and just spent the afternoon whipping Chris at FIFA. Is that FIFA or EAFC, of course, as it now known, of course. Kings Valley saying United looking strong. No, United aren't looking strong. Liverpool just can't hit the back of the net. And no, that's wrong. Did you fuck? Okay, well, elaborate, guys. Feel free to elaborate on how the games went earlier on. But be more than happy to have you guys back. It's EAFC. It's not. You know what? Weird thing is, it's not actually a bad game. And hello, you got your Volley shirt. Available right now.
Finally wrapping the podcast properly.
Available in the SJP World Media store as well. Absolutely. Dan, what needs to happen second half for both these teams? I mean, Man United will be very happy to go in 0-0, but they won't be happy with a 0-0.
To be honest, both teams need to pull their heads out of their asses and actually remember how to pass the ball properly. It's been very scrappy at times. Liverpool have looked lackadaisical down the right-hand side between Szoboszlai and Salah. Nunes needs to pull his head out of his arse and actually remember the opposite thing. And both teams need to tread very carefully in the middle of the park. It's precarious with Mainu, Amrabat and Endo all on yellow cards. I said at the start of the game that I could see a red in this game. And I stand by that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
absolutely
frustrating and scrappy.
KPB saying that United need to score, Liverpool to let them. Yeah, that's going to happen. Chris is saying that.
Well, that actually might actually.
Could happen, to be fair. Rob got battered 4-0, but he refuses to mention that. There's a shed load of glitches in EAFC, but it's funny. In one game, I won overall. Oh, I'm not going to argue that. So sorry, I've been at the last few FIFA. It's insane how worse it is than 4 years ago. You have to read the game, Dan. You've seen the 11. Very good. Very good, Chris.
Get out.
Very good. No, we need to keep the figures up. So no, you can't. It's not leaving. It's fine. It's all good.
Fair point.
So, absolutely. So, United have been sitting back and letting Liverpool come at them. Is this a wise move?
No, but I'm not sure what else they can do. They're obviously trying to catch Liverpool. Yeah, they're obviously trying to catch Liverpool on the break. They've got away a couple of times, but just lacked a sort of cutting edge up top. And I just don't see how they've got the talent to do anything else. Yeah, 15 shots for Liverpool and only 3 on target, which is very much continuing in the vein of the Palace game, where they had so many shots and virtually nothing go for them.
9 shots.
I don't like expected goals.
No, I don't get EXP. I don't get that at all. 21 touches to 1 in the opposite box and 9 corners. 66% possession of Liverpool. But the most important stat is the fact that it's still 0-0.
No, it doesn't matter a jot if you can't get the ball in the back of the net. And, Liverpool, I can't remember the 3 shots on target. There was obviously the one that Onana saved. Rob, I didn't have time to get a pie because I've been away in Newcastle. And Matt's having his dinner after this. So I've got some nuts. And I started the show off eating a sandwich.
We are being called out here for playing anything or not eating a pie. To be fair, I haven't got a pie because we go out for dinner after this, and I'd be ruined. Hello, Dan's having to quickly deal with something. KPB saying that's why I'm watching today, to be Liverpool's unlucky charm. KPB, you are not an unlucky charm. You watch, I'll be much better. We're watching Daniel Sturridge on the UK coverage here, and it's him and Roy Keane, and it's not great watching for him. And the people of Newcastle are famously non-pie eaters. You could say that, I guess. They don't drink a lot of beer either. They inhale it. To be fair, up there in Newcastle, I've been up there myself multiple times. Would you happen to have a code they could use, Rob? I'll read it out for you by all means. We've seen the replay again of Van Dijk's header being saved by Onana. It's really, really good save, actually, which is, I think, everything we've said about Onana for the whole season on this show, pretty much. Don't really want that stat again. We just heard apparently three of the last 4 times at Anfield it's been 0-0 at half time. No, thank you. Rob doesn't have a code for pies. No, but do you have a code for beer, sir? Would be quite cool. I've seen Mike Richards on TV again. I've seen him like a dozen times this week already. Enough is what I say on that side of things.
Right,
Dan,
you lot wanted a pie.
You're going to get a mince pie. Mince pie.
There you go.
And you've got a little code here to read out, Dan, I believe.
Don't know what that's for.
I may have asked.
If you want to avail yourself of some fine beverages, go over to tartarusbeers.co.uk, use the promo code UTTpodcast15 and get yourself 15% off. Probably, I don't know if they'll be with you in time for Christmas, but be in time with you for the new year.
Indeed. We've just seen again the header, Dan, as I was saying. It's such a good header, but that's the only clear-cut chance that Liverpool have had on target, apart from the Salah one, which was saved well down to his left.
Yeah, sorry, no, Rob, I'm not playing the jingle again because it deafens everybody.
Yeah, I'm working on getting a slightly less loud version of it. But it's not available just yet, unfortunately. It'll be ready for the new year, unquestionably. The Tesco advert just looks weird for Christmas this year.
There's a tree man.
Yeah, it wasn't the tree man I was worried about so much. It was more the half man, half reindeer.
Not the delivery lady with the gingerbread legs.
No, that was bizarrely fine.
Okay.
I say as someone who's a D&D player and DM who literally has done way worse. Because this way, what is a centaur?
Man's torso.
A man's
or
torso.
Person's torso and a horse is everything else.
Body. Yeah. In D&D, they have a riding bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that when they are riding a horse, they get a bonus to riding it. Centaurs don't ride like a horse themselves. They ride on a horse. The centaur rides the horse in the saddle and everything. It's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. So we are just getting ready for the second half here.
If a centaur was to wear trousers,
yeah, front or back off, yeah.
Sorry, I'm on a delay again. If a centaur was to wear trousers, would it go? Yeah, would it be on all 4 legs or just the back 2?
You wear 2 pairs. You wear a pair of trousers. As I'm thinking, Calvert-Lewin is getting more screen time right now in the Brawn advert than he does for Everton. I thought you're using the same razor to do your armpits as you're using for your face. I have a problem with that. I have a real problem with
what a scrub. No, you don't know. You might wash it in between.
No, you don't use the same toothbrush for the toilet as you do for your mouth.
Why do you use a toothbrush on your toilet?
Well, you have to get underneath properly and scrub properly.
But no, I wouldn't. But why are your armpits as dirty as a toilet?
Speaking of someone who lives at home and has never ever had to clean his own toilet. You're all good. Oh my god!
Sorry, my internet just had a moment then, so I don't know what was going on.
Are you good now? Are you synced with me?
I don't know, but that was John Hannah getting kicked in the balls, I think.
That's a lot of Santas.
I'm still a little bit out.
That's okay. Main thing is you're here. The Heist Before Christmas. I might watch that actually, because I need to do Christmas Eve. Oh god, Mike Ridges again? Seriously, get a job, man.
I'll be taking my camera off for a minute because he's got like 15 of them.
Yeah, get a job. One. Of course, talking about the Premier League.
I'm just going to leave the studio for a second and pop back in because my internet is interneting.
Okay, momentarily to you, mate. We have to go drop some bonus season tickets off at a farm in the middle of nowhere now. So good luck for the second half. We'll let you know if we see a horse riding a horse. If you're going to see it anywhere, it'll be in Yorkshire or maybe Lancashire, depending whereabouts you go. You're all good though, boys. I will look forward to seeing you guys again soon. If I don't see you guys before, have a very Merry Christmas, of course. Yeah, we're approaching the end of half time here in the UK, so we're just going to revert back to how things are here. As you can see, results from this weekend. Spurs beat Forest on Friday night. Saturday, of course, the Bournemouth Luton game was abandoned due to the issue for Mr. Tom Lockyer. Chelsea 2, Sheffield United 0, Man City 2. And that was a big mess up on their part for sure against Crystal Palace, for sure. Newcastle 3-0 against Fulham. Burnley 0, Everton 2. Sorry about that one, Chris. And today, of course, Arsenal beat Brighton 1-0, and Brentford went behind 2-1 to Aston Villa. Dan, you back with us?
I think so. How am I coming through?
Loud and clear, buddy. Loud and clear.
Lovely.
Rob is saying to us on the border, to be fair, you too, Merry Christmas. Take care, boys.
Merry Christmas, Rob.
For sure. Take care. KPB saying, great Arsenal win today. It was a good result for you. 1-0 to the Arsenal, they say, back in the day. We're about to kick off here in the UK. Was it 2 in the end, was it?
Yeah, Havertz got a late one.
I
thought he had it. I could have sworn he got one.
And we're underway again here in the UK.
Yes, he did.
This is 45:07, 8, 9, 10. I do apologise about that. I must have missed that one. So all United fans who, not United fans, but all the Arsenal fans, I should say, who was hoping that he wasn't going to be worth the money, he's starting to come good from all of a sudden, isn't he, Havertz?
Yeah, I was saying this on my way back today. Havertz, the player, I said they wouldn't have spent that money for nothing, and I'm glad to be finally proven right. It's taken a while, but
thank you, KPB. It's all good. And Liverpool breaking here at the Anfield Road end.
Go on, Darwin.
Nunez, Salah.
Sort your feet out, Salah. Just right under bloody Johnny Evans' feet.
Trent.
For God's sake, stop firing the ball at people. Get it? Fucking hell, just those dicks in white, just stop getting in the fucking way.
We here on the Volley are unbiased, of course. Mo Salah against Amrabat. Who's on the yellow card, let's not forget. Konate.
Mm-hmm.
Conor in the chat saying, we love you, Arsenal, we do. We love you, Arsenal, we do. He always thought the song was, we love you, Arsenal, thank you. To be fair, I can see. To be fair, I misheard Luke's some of my best things. Oh, that was filthy by Diaz.
That was lovely. And as we
Simicast
mentioned
crossing,
before,
there's nobody there, but it goes right through to Salah.
Trent
Cristiano Arnold! Side netting.
Oh, fucking hell. This is already better from Liverpool.
Sometimes it just takes time to really bed in.
Yeah, well, he was getting used to a different side of the city.
Yeah.
I think I popped James there with my bias.
I'm
Them
white.
dicks in white. Them dicks, I'm white.
He does correct himself, of course.
I know.
And KPB said, Man United are playing a great spoiler game. Salah's already started to pull short out of position, I hear. Oh, again, Endo's winning it in the air nicely here. Gravenberg plays it back to Van Dijk.
Just needs to be careful.
Indeed.
Obviously on a yellow.
But he's staying on the ground, so he's doing what he can, but he's winning the aerial balls.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to see maybe Endo come off because he's on a yellow, and then Trent move into the middle and Gomez come on to go right
or
back.
Or maybe, I wouldn't be surprised as well to see Javier come on, because he does seem to make things happen when he comes on.
Yes, absolutely.
People wondering if he made the big move, of course, from Fulham, of course, all those years ago.
And he's still only 21.
Yeah. He's a haircut, but he's a good lad. He's Harvey at it.
He's just a big Kenny Omega fan, so he wanted the super noodles on top.
Yeah, Kenny Omega, of course. Let's not forget, of course, out long term as well. It seems like. Would like a nomination for most insane game of the season so far. Villa versus Brentford, 3 goals and 2 straight reds. Yeah, and apparently one of them was quite controversial. The Ben Mee one was very controversial. I haven't tried to see it yet, but will do at some point.
We've also got to throw forward the 2 big draws between with Man City against Chelsea and Spurs, and the Spurs-Liverpool game.
But the big one had to be Palace coming from 2 down to get a result. Which leaves City at minimum of 5 points off the top. Konate did really well there.
Very good work by Konate. That he's ridiculous, the speed of the guy, and he doesn't look like he's putting in a massive amount of effort when he's running, but he's just so quick.
When we did our pre-season show, you promised me a Brentford match eventually this season. We will get a Brentford match in. So you can show your bias towards Brentford. Maybe we'll get the Arsenal game up so you can't be biased for that one. Don't need subject. Both teams playing great. The ball goes in. Diaz! Great
just taken off his head by Evans.
The wily young veteran. Wily young veteran? Is that his name?
Grizzled young veteran?
That might be what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up there. Become the
What a
Salah.
ball.
And Nunes! Oh, great stop! Great hands by Nana.
Did Nunes even get anything on that?
I think Nana grabbed it in the last moment. But I don't know. Can't fault it. Can't fault that.
Yeah, he covered it well.
That's 5 minutes gone in the second half already. It is Liverpool 0, Man United 0. Liverpool, as things stand, will not go back to the top of the Premier League.
It's already better football from Liverpool. More incisive, the passes are crisper.
Oh dear. Prince Nana's awesome.
No KPB.
KPB, we will time you out for that one, buddy. It's like to make him a royal title, really.
Also, Prince Nana's just crap.
Yeah. Banana, what's my name? I'm tempted. Look,
yeah. And that's what they play him if he ever gets a concussion.
Oh, don't. Oh, God. No.
That's fine.
We are going to call him what's his name by the end of the season, aren't we? Wait, where you going now, aren't you now? Konate launches it forward, looking for Simicast, but it's out of play. But Simicast does applaud the attempted part, but it was too Simicast's high.
Forgets that Simicast isn't as tall as Kanata is.
Yeah, Simicast is 5'7", 5'8" on a good day.
When he's got heels on.
Yeah. Well, someone made the argument once that studs count as heels.
Well, no, because they're sinking to the turf. Rasmus Højlund did very well, by the way. When the
so would a high heel. So would a high heel shoe, to be fair.
All heels are studs, but not all studs are heels.
Very good.
Conor, no.
It all depends. If you go to Canal Street, yeah. Canal Street, absolutely, buddy. Canal Street is the gay capital of the north.
The Northern Monk Refectory. I've never been Canal Street.
Well, it's not designed for you, man.
No, but if there's a nice part of Manchester, I'd be surprised.
Well, my good friend Russ is back down for Christmas and New Year, and he actually moved from my neck of the woods to Stratford. Stratford? Not Stratford. Thingy. What's that place they called? What's it called up there?
What?
What's that place? Like, not Stratford, but it's up in Salford. Up in Manchester. He moved to Salford. Sorry, because where Man United were. He's a Man United fan who grew up in Essex, and he moved to Old Trafford, basically.
Gravenberg on the break here. Looks to release Diaz. Gets it taken off him by Dalot. And then Tsimikas falls on his ass.
And Canate in well.
Cardiff is a wonderful city.
Indeed. Nunez brings it down quite nicely, to be fair.
Fuck me, this is scrappy as anything.
It is. It's like an old-fashioned derby here. Manchester, Glasgow, London, Cardiff, and Birmingham places I want to see when I make a UK trip. I want to go to Wales to see the castles. No problem with that one, buddy. I would, if as you are a Doctor Who fan, stop by Cardiff. Then stop by the Doctor Who Museum. Worth your time for sure. Also,
instead of Glasgow, I'd say pick Edinburgh. Glasgow's all right, but Edinburgh's a much nicer city.
You're not doing
Birmingham. Ooh, here we go. This will be it.
Great play by Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Very good. Garnacho was
and
in
then
there.
He wins it back.
What a boy this Trent is. Salah can't direct
when he puts some effort in, he actually can defend Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Ball
and the ball got back with Allison to calm things down a bit.
And Conor, Birmingham, there's some good football around there and whatnot, and the cricket ground at Edgbaston's nice, but again, Birmingham is a bit of a dump.
There's more canals than Venice.
In Birmingham?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, but none of them will be as nice.
No, that's true. And at least Birmingham's not sinking either. Gravenberg. Spotlight chipping forward for Diaz and
again, nobody's on the same. Nobody's on the same wave. Like, oh my god, we're collectively clueless at the minute.
Connor in the chat is saying, "I hear the plains of Scotland are really beautiful in the summertime." Yeah. To be fair, it is a beautiful.
Yeah, you can't go wrong in Scotland. The Highlands or the Lowlands. When you get in the countryside, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just all around lovely country, and a lot of the countryside in Wales as well. But the most beautiful, pristine countryside of all is in Yorkshire.
It is beautiful.
Again, definitely not biased. Oh my God, Szoboszlai, he's just managed to do Trent completely with a 3-yard pass because it was just pointless.
Gravenberch, Diaz.
I'm not meaning to get on him, but it's so out of character.
Trent, Diaz. Stop slide to Salah. Handball claimed by the Anfield Road end. Ain't happening.
No.
Trent.
Why are we consistently trying to play the ball?
Wins it back very well, though.
Very well done.
Slide cross the ball to Tsimikas.
Oh my God.
Tsimikas does win the ball
Was
back.
that Anthony?
And it's back. Yeah. And it's back now, Konate. The Liverpool player doing his boot up.
Well, either play the ball or put it out. Just don't stand there like a dickhead. Conor there saying that the only thing he knows about Birmingham is from Thomas Shelby and Peaky Blinders. It's changed a lot in the years in between.
Salah, Nunes, chipped it back. Offside given against anyway. Nunes.
Because it was Nunes and he was offside, because he always is. He needs to think that it's like, I'm going to make a run and just go, wait a minute, now I'm going to make the run. Killian Murphy, Connor, I'm not sure if he's a genuine Brummie or Scottish. I think he's...
In the chat, KPB is saying this game missing a really dodgy ref call. Might have had a couple of those already, to be fair.
Nothing really.
Gravenberch. Endo wins it back. Gives to Szoboszlai. Salah. Looking back. Szoboszlai goes down. No foul given.
Never.
But he doesn't.
I don't see that.
If he doesn't give it, he's got to book him for diving.
Yeah, you'd think so. Because, there was...
No, I agree. Absolutely, I do agree. Oh, no, he does tug him. VR would have quickly looked at it, I imagine, but...
He very nearly did tug him as well. Judging by that height placement.
But the few men on Canal Street who could have been very happy doing that to Dominic Szoboszlai. And Gravenberch is staying down here.
I think if he's going off, we need to put Harvey Elliott on.
Gakpo's coming on.
Gakpo? Really?
Going 4 up top.
I mean, yeah, if you're trying to play Gakpo in the midfield, it doesn't quite work. But if Klopp normally wants to keep his formation, I think Harvey Elliott would be rightly annoyed here because he's got. I think he's got a better scoring record than Gakpo, particularly recently. But Gomez is looking to be getting ready there as well. So what I said may come to pass.
Indeed.
It's a shame for Gravenberch.
Yeah, Liverpool made several new midfield signings, and 2 of them are now looking like they'll be injured over the Christmas period. Joe Gomez
Connor, to answer your earlier question, Killian Murphy's actually Irish.
To be fair, Celtic. I get why he'd think Scottish.
Yeah. Yeah, Gakpo and Gomez on, so it's going to be Gravenberch and it might be Gravenberch and Endo off possibly.
So Gravenberch is going off here for Gakpo.
Dutchman for Dutchman.
Their attacking switch. It's an attacking switch if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
And it is Szoboszlai for Gomez.
I can see that. Boz has not covered himself in glory today. It's probably been his worst game that I've seen him have in a Liverpool shirt.
Connor's looked at the backyard and thinks he's been a fish later. For context, he lives on the 5th floor. I don't know. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But I couldn't resist the pun. It does look now like Trent has gone to midfield.
So midfield of Trent, Endo, and Gakpo. If we're sticking with the 4-3-3.
Well, Endo, and then Trent has gone basically the right wing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's looking more like a 4-2-4.
Yeah, Liverpool looking like playing three at the back almost, but Gomez
I know,
is so far
there's
forward.
Trent,
No.
look.
Yeah, he Trent's slotted in alongside Endo
Alongside
pretty much,
Endo.
yeah.
And here, and
Konate.
Gakpo and Gomez are now on the right. Salah's tucked in a wee bit.
Diaz.
Oh,
Still Salah.
Just away
Gomez.
from him again. It's a matter of inches.
Gomez crosses it, looking for Diaz. I've just had my watch flash at me saying, like, time to stand. No, it's not. I'm good. Like, you've been sitting down for too long. Like, no, fuck off. I can rest when I'm dead. 62 minutes played here at Anfield.
Which, if we get a dodgy VAR call in this half, might just do it.
Van Dijk. Again, Liverpool, all the possession here. We're all good, though, here. Gakpo, Salah. Arnold, Endo. Last ball every time. Connor says, I live in a single-story trailer surrounded by woods. Saw a deer found in yours this morning. We went back into the woods. Remember, Connor? If you need to, I can tell you how to kill it.
That's a lovely ball over for Gomez.
Salah.
Pulls it back to
goal!
Salah. Oh,
Great save
yeah,
by
man,
Nana.
all the way. It was a fairly routine one from him. It was a good height. It wasn't too far away from him, but it's better intent from Liverpool.
Good picking up from Gomez.
There wasn't really a lot that anybody could have done better differently for Liverpool there.
No. Trent finds Salah, who
doesn't.
think is away on the reply. Van Dijk now stepping in and stepping up.
That's nice from Endo.
Salah
Endo's really impressed me today.
back to Salah. Defended well. Foul by Kostas Tsimikas.
That was idiotic. What did I say before about going in from behind and a player feeling anything behind him?
Papa Griff there doesn't agree with the decision in the background either.
Well, no, I think he was bemoaning Tsimikas going in from behind because we've had many a conversation about that. You used to see it so often with Liverpool, and it's still there a little bit, and it grinds my bloody gears.
Yeah, we found out at half time. By the way, it was 0-0 has been 3 of the last 4 Liverpool Man United games at half time at Anfield. So I'm not too concerned. It's still just under half hour to go, to be fair. So Diaz is robbed there.
Anthony again. They might convert him to a right back at this rate.
As Anthony tries to play in Højlund there, and it's cut out quite simply by Konate. Konate had a really good game. Salah, Gakpo, Salah.
Come on, Mo.
Trent Alexander-Arnold misses.
Oh, Trent. Oh, that wasn't far off. Was that deflected?
I think the
that was
crowd is now
deflected.
getting behind it. It may have been deflected. It's a really good pickup by Mo Salah. No.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Oh.
Really, indeed. Went out hunting once. Got a few goats. I said never again. It took an hour and a half to skin and clean the meat. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. It's not for everybody, to be fair. I'm better at cooking it rather than killing it, to be fair. As Nunez does well.
Oh, that was a poor. He does well, but it was a poor touch that necessitated him doing well.
Gakpo.
Get onside,
Goes for
Darwin.
goal.
That is flaccid.
I'm begging us to put a camera on Papa Griff during these games. I don't blame Gakpo, but the fact is he's only on the pitch 5 minutes. He can't be frustrated already. But then, It's ready. May need a
Yeah,
shot
I'm,
away from you going at the moment.
Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of time off the old booze after Thursday. May have overindulged slightly.
And it's Hoyland! Great
Hoyland's
save!
in.
Great double save by Alexson Becker!
Ooh. Connor letting us know that Trent has 2 goals and 2 assists in 14 Premier League games this season, which is good for any other right back. Low for Trent standards. That was an Alisson special. Yeah, Alisson special, just making himself big, getting in there, but Endo doing enough to put Hoyland off the rebound.
This necessitates. I feel this up before the wedding.
Don't do what I do.
I don't think you can hear it on.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's still hard. It's still got about a third of a can left. Is it
Gomez down the right hand side? Yeah, that's Gomez.
No pressure at all on him. Salah, Endo's free. Plays in Salah. Great touch by Varane to get away from him.
Yeah, that was quality. And is that Kakpo getting in there? Goes for a goal kick.
Varane is having the game of the season for himself right now. Salah was in.
Great reactions, yeah. Can't fault the defending.
That's 2 or 3 times in this game Varane has cut that out. And Higgins Rashford.
Which Marcus Rashford are we getting today? Are we getting the world beater that it can be, or are we getting the one who can't really be asked?
Tsimikas.
You'd hope as a lifelong in.
Under no pressure. And there was Endo. No one even passed to the right side of things. So I'm not entirely sure what he's saying about it. I don't think it's the King's English.
The exact words were from Papa Griffin. He's just stood there like a shot dummy.
Diaz.
Come on. Oh, for God's sake.
Tsimikas versus.
That's a great
Anthony.
ball.
Oh, the great tackle by Virgil van Dijk on the edge of the box.
That was wonderful.
20 minutes ago at Anfield, it's end to end here. Salah.
Mo Salah, come on, Mo.
Salah, great save by Onana.
Oh, and it just doesn't fall to Nunez and just watches the ball go past him.
Nunez. Ball comes out to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
What was that?
Who puts in first time. Swing and a miss by the Man United defender, who does get it away in the end.
Is that McTominay?
And Anthony now against. Oh, the ball is played
Van
back.
Dijk directing traffic.
For McTominay, who puts it into the cop.
Was that Rasmus Højlund defending back there? Or was it McTominay? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell myself, mate. We're seeing it now. It's a really good shot pushing it away.
Yeah,
as well.
Full length stretch from Onana. You can't follow a save like that.
Rashford coming on.
Who's good? It must be Højlund going on. Oh, Garnacho. Yeah, fair enough. Garnacho's not done much.
So Rashford's going wide. Playing through the middle, you idiots. Did I miss out? Just put shopping in. KPB, you have missed everything. I would like to point out Rashford has had 7 games at Anfield. He's never had a shot on target.
I hate those kind of stats because those records are meant to be broken.
Absolutely. Connor said, start watching the UK version of Ghosts. The American one is good. Let's see the UK one. Live to the hype. The already American one is the American version of the UK show, right? Like
America has no
we
original
did it
TV.
No. So you are gonna love it, mate. You're gonna absolutely love it. Lolly Adefope, by the way, the black comedian. She's innocent. She's fantastic. Diaz brings that ball down.
That was
very
beautiful.
very well. Graham from Good Cop Backup in the chat. Time check, please. 71, 14, 15, 16. If you're just joining us here, it is Liverpool vs Man United from the Premier League with Tsimikas, Diaz,
Nobody helping him out.
Endo wins the ball now. Now Trent Alexander-Arnold in the middle. Salah.
This game needs Harvey Elliott.
We need a goal either way. Graham is putting us on pause for a minute then. Okay, because Graham is about a minute behind us. That's fine. Okay, Simicast to Van Dijk and Trent. What this game needs a goal desperately.
Quite well.
United will take the 0-0 from this position for sure. Salah chips it forward, looking for Núñez, but it's too high for him.
A draw isn't the end of the world for Liverpool.
It's not.
But it's not ideal.
But if Liverpool were to score now, Man United have got to come out.
Yeah.
And trust me, as somebody it took me 19 years to come out, trust me when I say this, it's not easy. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Graham's not been here for an hour. Graham's not been here for an hour and 45 minutes. Trust me, the jokes have not got any better. Not got any better.
But they've not got any worse. They've just been a base level of bad.
That's good. Yeah. So Van Dijk wins the throw on the far side, on the near side, and throws it back to Anderson. 73 minutes coming up on the clock now. The ball comes out to.
Wow, nice touch, Simicast. I was just saying I would love a last-minute Alisson winner.
Simicast through. Finds...
That's too long.
He's bowled over there, Núñez. No free kick given.
Okay, the refs fucked that one up. Because he gets bowled over here. That was a shoulder to the back.
And Van Dijk done the same, and I think it's given in favour of United.
Not the greatest decisions to see back-to-back from Michael Oliver.
No.
Because that first one was a free kick. And
Indeed.
He's not giving it. I'm sure he's not giving it because it's the where it is on the pitch and he's maybe a bit too far away, but...
We couldn't possibly comment, Dan, could we? We couldn't possibly comment. As the Geigen press from Liverpool comes forward. Harvey is getting ready to come on here. Do you think of Endo?
Yes, I think so.
I don't
know. Yeah. And Endo is on the yellow, so I'd probably take Endo off. That's good work from Gomez.
They could bring on Kwanzaa though as well and put Konate into midfield.
Yeah, I think he could do that. Diaz is a bit too much of a threat.
He's had a haircut, it looks like.
A bit less noodly.
And Curtis Jones, who desperately needs a haircut, it looks like. It's not lockdown.
That means Endo's definitely coming off.
Curtis, it's not lockdown. You can have a haircut.
McTominay showing some really good strength there against Konate. But well done by Gomez to get it away. But now Shaw coming in a great position. Playing in Kobe Mainoo, who's... Oh, it's coming in.
Trent clears it. Thank goodness for that.
So I was just stumbling all over my words there as Liverpool struggling.
You're good.
Come on, Anna, just fuck it up.
And Anna puts it into row Z, but Liverpool quickly take the throw. Salah puts Núñez in.
What a ball. Oh,
and Diaz, great save.
Man. How was he pissed at? I echo the sentiments of my father saying, Núñez, what are you doing, you dickhead? Because he was just looking at the ball when he should have been getting the bloody thing.
I think they're asking for a penalty.
Oh, please. I don't know what it was before. I can't see the incident, but let's see as it goes. Salah plays it to Núñez. Salah plays Núñez back in. He's in the box. There's a bit of... Ooh, it says Amrabat comes across and takes out Luis Diaz.
Corner given.
Well, they're not getting it.
Puts it in.
Headed away by Varane again. Nobody challenging for it.
Endo.
Oh,
Diaz brings it down. Van Dijk put it back in. Konate trips
Konate,
over. Konate! Great save!
Oh! If that had been Kwanzaa.
What? Konate just turns beautifully and shoots straight down the throat.
Right down an Anna. Sorry, Connor here saying that in his senior year of high school, he volunteered to officiate elementary school soccer games. So this is like kindergarten, 5th grade. I was doing a match with 2nd graders and had this one parent ripping. Yeah, kids football. Yeah, Graham. Nunes chased the ball. Yeah, play the whistle. So basic. Play the sodding whistle.
Liverpool got 2 players ready to come on here. Liverpool are not letting the substitutions happen. Diaz, corner, throwing given. Will they take... Referee now making the subs happen. It's Diaz for Jones.
Yeah.
That puts Gakpo up top. And off comes
Darwin. Yeah.
Off comes Darwin Nunes. So up front is just Gakpo and Salah. Would it push Elliott forward?
Probably. So kind of continuing, saying ripping him the whole game, gave him one verbal warning, continued, showed him a red and told him to leave. He wouldn't leave and went on a rant, so he called the game and went home. I don't blame him.
That, do you know what? More if he did that, there'd be more.
Endo's had a great game. We're watching different games with Endo.
Watch Endo go and score
another corner. I hope so.
Liverpool, by the way, scored more goals than anyone else in the last 15 minutes of a game this season. 14.
Let's have another.
Why not do?
Round it out 15.
Curtis is completely unmarked in the box. Simicas puts the ball in. Van Dijk is saved by Nana.
Wasn't a great header. It was
kicks it quickly.
That's a great
and Anthony's
ball.
Away.
Fidget spinner on, so
Rashford's in the middle.
Overruns it slightly. Oh, he's left. He's done Trent like a kipper there. Oh,
but Anthony's ball was terrible though, and now Liverpool all back
behind everybody.
Van Dijk cleared it with ease with a header.
Yeah, there was no danger there whatsoever.
And then the final ball
from
Amrabat is out for a throw on the far side. Liverpool come away with it. 11 minutes to play.
Yeah, we're saying Szoboszlai had a very poor game. But, he's had a lot of good ones up to now.
Yeah.
He's had a bad one every now and again, sort of thing.
Yeah, Matt's just said he's allowed a bad one every now and again. Just wish it wasn't against United.
Connor's saying, I always try to be fair and I make sure I give warnings loud and clear because a bunch of kids learn the game, but this is one prick decided to cause a scene. Absolutely, sir. We fully agree with that.
There's always one.
There's always more than one sometimes, unfortunately. Looks like Jones is playing further forward than Elliott at the moment. Very fluid formation, of course, Liverpool play.
Yeah, there's so many multi-talented players in this team.
Graham just in the stat, no corner to United in this game. Absolutely not.
Yeah, but Liverpool have had about 37.
Yeah,
they've not done anything with
corners in this game.
Bar one.
Elliott goes for goal.
Oh, and it was deflected.
They're the ones that you just squeeze in sometimes. With a daisy cutter.
But again, it's a bit out of the box from Elliott, and that's how he makes things happen all the time. What is Onana doing? Surely...
He's trying to lure the front line in. Trying to
force out a part.
There's an image. Yeah, the image. Yeah.
I've been saying that all game, James.
United, you can see, United snatching this bastard. Less of that chat, thank you, James. But you're right, I can see it.
Good strength from Gakpo against
Salah. Salah. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gomez, who's never scored for Liverpool. Gomez. Gakpo.
Deflected cross.
Endo. Put that out of play.
Endo, that was shit.
Your dad's about to rip him to pieces.
He's just shouted at me from the other room. Yeah.
But I'm saying, you watch him score the winner. As off comes
Is this Palistri coming on?
Kobe's coming off, yeah.
Coming on, is it Facundo Palistri?
It's only his third start in the Premier League ever, Mino, today. He's had a good one. We're kind of talking about warnings. I'm wondering if Dan's enjoying British wrestling with public warnings. When's the last time you saw the give a public warning?
Yeah, I am enjoying the public warnings. I think it's a great idea.
I'm surprised they took Anthony off, seeing as he's been the hardest worker on the pitch. Palistri and Hannibal on.
It'd be great if Hannibal ended up getting a red card.
We've got one coming for sure. I was going to say I'm tempted to give Varane man of the match as things stand, because Varane's had some great interceptions so far, which is stopped.
I'd go along with that.
As things stand, of course, but we don't know. Of course, if someone gets a winner, they will unquestionably get it. Van Dijk cleared up quite nicely down there. Connor is saying, I've been looking into officiating classes here in North Carolina because different states have different rules for each sport. The rules for football are set by FIFA. End of story.
Set by iPad.
Yeah. But to be fair, some countries don't.
Fowler, what was that?
Out of play for United throw on the near side. Dallet will take the throw.
He's quite had a very good game as Dallet.
I could be mistaken, but I think Ten Hag and Klopp are actually in the same technical area.
Little conference. Jones couldn't quite get his legs going there.
Gag post, drive for goal, goes for goal, wins the corner.
Greedy bastard. The ball there was to play Gomez in, I'm sure.
Is that 26 games in a row now for Fidget's been without a goal? It is, Graham, yes. But he had a good game, to be fair. I'm surprised he came off.
He's weirdly had a very good defensive game as Anthony.
Very good. He's playing right wing back at one point. He has been today. So 6 minutes to play plus change here at Anfield. 0-0 in the Premier League. Ball comes in deep and Varane up again.
Nobody but it doesn't beat the first man, and that pisses me off as well. That's almost as bad as a pervert corner.
But it was right in the middle of the box in first. He's a first man. As
Still.
Elliott plays out to Salah. Salah puts it in.
What a ball as well. Nobody there.
Gomez. Gomez again. Endo. Finds Simicast, who's good. Throws into the mixer.
Ooh, what a ball. Handball. No, it bounced up into him, though. I don't know what the rule is on that anymore. Go on, Endo. Offside, surely.
Jones is Liverpool. Jones is stupid. They are checking it. VAR are checking.
I still think this would be harsh.
VAR are checking it. What the fact of the matter is that his arm is out slightly. So
still, is it unnatural though?
You can argue that Van Dijk actually fouled him.
If that gets given, then it's very soft. Although I've got my United supporting friends in one of my group chats saying that looked like a handball to him.
VAR decision, no penalty.
Yeah.
That's a nice quick decision as well. We like to see that.
Yeah.
Apparently North Carolina has rolling subs for soccer. That is not FIFA. North Carolina doesn't exist. He had a good game, playing back to that £100 million.
Go on, Joe. Oh.
Joe Gomez hits side netting. He cannot get that monkey off his back.
But what could he have done here? I understand why he went for the shot. I absolutely do. There was nothing else he could have done, really. There was nobody to pull it back to in the centre circle.
4 to play plus stoppage time at Anfield. He's also, Joe Gomez, he hasn't scored for Liverpool, but he's also never scored for England or for Charlton.
Well done, Endo, winning the free kick.
Yeah. Imagine if that free kick he wins is the one that Liverpool score from. We're taking short as it goes out to Gomez again.
Pervert free
It's all going down the side here. As Knight come out here.
Oh, that's terrible.
No foul given. Canate can fall. That's a foul.
That's definitely a foul.
And now he's kicking off.
Hannibal can't be pinned down. Fair play to the young man.
I'd like to point out that someone's a bit more biased than we are, Dan.
Yeah, just a little bit. Handled it 3 times. Nah, no, mate.
So it's very harsh, I think. But that foul. That's a yellow card all along. Canate was travelling. Luke Shaw, he's going to get a yellow card here. And he's lucky if it's that. McTominay is doing the right thing as the captain and putting the man away here. I think they could play in that gap and get a foul. I can see their point of view.
There wasn't much in that, though. But yeah, McTominay is definitely late. Let's just see.
Ooh. Apparently, the women's derby in France today as PSG take on Paris FC in the Paris derby.
Fair enough. I believe Liverpool and Man U's women's teams also played each other today.
Liverpool has
1-1 last I saw.
11 games, 11 wins this season at home.
Come on.
Trent Alexander-Arnold with a free kick. It's defended.
It's just dropping for United every time at the minute.
Dow tried to push out. Hannibal wins the free kick on the inside.
Wow, Allison actually came out and claimed one.
United wanted handball, but it was well inside the box still. Salah.
Yeah. Come on, Mo. Nobody there within.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And now nobody with Harvey until Gomez gets there, but it's too late.
Trent Alexander-Arnold drove it deep.
Oh, aye.
Behave. Some wish. Trent goes deep again. And it's out.
It's too much. That is shite.
Yeah. The multi-ball system in effect. The ball was on the pitch for the goal kick before the ball even left the pitch. KPB saying, I've been saying, lucky for United today. Connor says, as things stand, all 4 of my starting FPL defenders had a clean sheet. That's never happened to me in a single game week before. Now you've said it, Connor. Good. Now you've said it.
Jinxed it.
Simicast will take the throw and take it back to Van Dijk.
There's not going to be that much. I think maybe 3-4 minutes.
Gravenberch was down for a bit, but not a massive amount of time.
The injury, the subs, yeah.
Elliot. We're in the 90th minute now at Anfield. Simicast. Endo. Floats it out to Salah.
Lovely ball. It just tries to come back inside,
Alexander-Arnold.
It's just crowded out.
Dumping it back to Gomez.
Gomez was slow off the mark there. He did not understand what was happening. Well won by Endo.
He's given the free kick. He's brought it back for the free kick.
Giving us the free kick. Hey, we'll have this. This is Trent territory.
Endo won the free kick very, very well. And when it was fouled very blatantly by Hannibal.
It was pulled back, yeah.
So he gave the advantage briefly, but then brought it back. 5 minutes being added on at Anfield.
Come on, please give us a good delivery.
Hang on over the ball in.
Nobody there.
It's up.
And it goes straight up for Onana.
Flat by Onana.
What?
Oh, that was a free kick given.
Yeah, we'll have that as well.
Simicast assaulted. Yellow card coming out for Marcus Rashford.
It's getting serious now.
It's not a good punch by Onana.
Not a good tackle by Rashford either.
No.
Although it wasn't just on the follow through, really. He did get the ball first. Technically. Come on, we have to get something out of this. I know I said a draw's not
Okay.
the not the
You
end
know, I
of
was
the world.
confident at the start of the game. Not so confident now, Dan.
Yeah.
90 seconds into the 5 minutes at Anfield. Ball deep in again. Ball was headed.
Oh, Gakpo over the top.
Gakpo over the top out for a goal kick.
Too much on it.
And United are going to take as long as they can over this, of course.
Yeah,
3 minutes plus some change to play.
This puts us level on. Got to do better with that.
Put Liverpool level with Villa.
Yeah. Point behind Arsenal. Not the end of the world.
No.
But what could have been if we'd have had a more Liverpool performance?
Indeed. Graham with the puns, rash by Rashford.
I appreciate that.
Like a little terrier getting stuck in here.
Yeah. I love that about
Simicast again.
But Hoyland.
Rashford as wide. Shaw going over that thing. Sure, Rashford.
Oh God, he's
and defended by Alisson at the near post very well. As it's Salah against 3 defenders.
Go on, Mo. They're going to do it. Yeah, Dallo again.
Salah wins the throw.
What did I say about Dallo?
They didn't get the throw. Dallo's furious. He didn't get the yellow card. He gets the yellow card for the protestations. Less than 2 to play at Anfield. It's a red card.
Oh, who's gone? Verratti.
Dallo's off.
Dallo.
He got 2 yellow for dissent. He got a yellow for complaining and a yellow for complaining about yellow card. That may be the fastest red card ever. He has got a point. It comes off Salah.
I don't care. If we score from this now, I'll take it.
He gets the yellow for the dissent and the yellow for swearing about it.
Silly boy. Which is a shame because up until that, he was having a very good game.
We'll discuss it later on, buddy, that side of things. This will add some more time on, for sure. We've got less than a minute to play officially. We're underway again. We have that red card that we were talking about.
Oh, come on, just do something, please.
Alexander-Arnold, Konate. Salah.
Oh, that was awful.
Konate. Van Dijk's in the penalty area.
What was that?
What beard and moustache? Grow it out more, mate. If you want one, mate. I think one would suit you, but you need to grow it out more. Your hair color is way too light. We're now in stoppage time. At the end of stoppage time, Evans and Shaw are complaining,
and therefore adding more time on.
And he will add it on.
Wan-Bissaka.
You know, I'm trying to find Wan-Bissaka on to shore up the defence. Throwing it back now.
We go back to the
keeper. You're going to launch it. Konate.
Maybe Konate will.
Konate striding forward here.
Oh, what was that?
Alisson Becker playing sweeper on halfway. And that's it.
That's it. It wasn't exactly a vintage game, but...
Full time, Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0 at Anfield. Dan Griffin.
Scrappy. Disappointing, ultimately, for Liverpool. They had the blind share of possession. They had more shots on target. The vast amount of corners just could not find anything. United marshalled the low block very well for a lot of the game, and that's been Liverpool's undoing many times before. I think we're right to give Varane man of the match.
I've changed my mind.
As you said earlier, Matt.
KPB gets man of the match because he was main maintaining and that game was.
Yeah, it felt very much like a throwback game. There was a lot of that play that wouldn't have looked out of place in the 90s. Liverpool was sloppy and wasteful, uncharacteristically so from Szoboszlai and Salah. On occasion, Trent down that right-hand side, just one of those days where things just didn't click properly.
Indeed.
Like we said, anything can happen in a Northwest derby.
Absolutely, absolutely. Graham saying a lot to talk about with that red card. Absolutely. King KPB saying, what a fantastic game. You're going to say that. You've top of the league still. And Conor, the big fact here, history has been made. The first ever 0-0 draw on the Volley.
And of course, it was Liverpool Man U.
Wasn't a boring 0-0 though?
No, it wasn't. It was far from boring 0-0. Núñez is such an enigma. Offside constantly, but he puts himself about, and his work ethic is so strong. You feel like he's always going to score, but he's on a very dry spell at the minute. I'm torn in that leaving him on the bench seems to piss him off, and then he comes on, and he gets into it.
Absolutely.
He was lucky not to get booked earlier on, clapping in the ref's face, especially since we saw how Michael Oliver's tolerance was of Dalot's descent. Ultimately, it's a point gained. I'll take it, but
absolutely. Keep Skimple right in the mix for sure. We're watching Alex Ferguson leaving here. Obviously, King Kane was also here today, of course. Sir Kenny, who has been given the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Spotty tonight. So congratulations to him for that. Yeah, so he's making his way across down the M42 to Manchester, no doubt, to get that one as well. Conor is saying in the chat, I'll take a clean sheet point, thank you. Graham said, glad I didn't see the whole 90 minutes. It's what caused it was me watching. KPB, you're welcome anytime in our chat, young man. And Núñez needs to be a super sub, says Graham. Yes, he's better when he's pissed not to start. Then it's time for us to get out of here, of course. Conor in the chat, our co-host from first half of the season, has been amazing. You guys have all been amazing for the first half of the season. Conor at Conor Knows Footy. You can find Dan Griffin.
Boop. Just down there at Dan Griffin 21. And I'm over on Unbooking the Territory at UTT Podcast. We'll look at the first and last of wrestling, and here on SJP World Media with the Doctor Who pod with Si.
Absolutely. You can find me at Mattech UK, find the show at the Volley Show, and of course find the network at SJP World Media. We're taking a short break for the festive period. We wish everyone a very happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, and a prosperous 2024. On behalf of myself and Dan here at the Volley, thank you for being with us for the first half of the season. But that's not half time, that's full time today, and we are out of here.